my peeps. I got the last of the beads for Bargain Bead Box of October. So I got a couple of bracelets here and a pair of earrings. And I made the dangles on here. Those are ready. So I thought I'd make these dangles with you. So we got 1, 2 little crystals. And we're going to do a wrapped loop. So I'll bend the wire over the pliers. Bring it up and over again. Rotate the pliers. And bring the wire over. Did you get that? That's okay. I got 2 more to do. I want to get this as high as possible on the thing there. Turns out better that way. Okay, snip it off. There we go. Straighten up there. Oop. And there's 1. And then this one gets only 1 crystal. We're going to do the same thing. Take the pliers, bend it over the pliers, bring the pliers up to however big you want to make your loop. I'm going to keep my loop small, so I'm staying down at the small end of the round nose pliers. Rotate the pliers and bring that wire over. And then I want to stay, I'm going to try and keep this as high as possible. There. And then really? Okay, let's just go. And I'm not in there. And snip. Snip one more time. Am I getting it? There we go. There we go. Now we got that one. 1 more to go. 2 are going to go on this one. Wrapped loop. We're going to take it, bend it over the pliers. Bring it back over the pliers all the way around. So you get to like that part. And now you got to rotate the pliers so you can bring the wire all the way over. Now what I'm trying to do is try and keep it as high as possible up there. I use this. And then we'll clip it off. Get a hold of it. Snippity-doo-dah. There we go. Throw these away. We got all these done. Now we're going to attach them with jump rings. So we get our jump rings out. There's the opening at the top I'm going to leave this part alone and just twist with this side. And then put on here, put the dangle on. Rather have it open and close in the back, but close up. There. There's one. And then the single one goes down at the bottom. Get it into the pliers. I think I need 2 more jump rings. I didn't count how many jump rings I got out. Those go over there. So it's on here, here, close it up. Another jump ring. Open it up. Get in there. It's going to come out. Yep. Okay, clip this side. And then stick it in here. There we go. Now, hi, Justice. There's one earring, and we're going to put on our ear hook. What do you want, Justice? You gotta go outside? I have a German Shepherd. She's whining, so she must need to go outside. I don't want it that way. So I gotta pause so I can take her out. And there is one earring. That's pretty. There we go. All right, I gotta pause. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Okay. These out of the way. That goes up there. I need two more jump rings. There we go. Open this. When I let my dog out, I can't just let her out. I have to actually stand there and watch her, because our yard consists of a deck. And beyond the deck is a garage. The garage belongs to the lady that lives around the corner from us. And then the other guy that lives around the corner on the other side, because we live at the end of the block. So all three of our backyards butt up against each other. And there's no fencing. So I have to watch my shepherd, because I don't want her taking off chasing a rabbit or a squirrel or whatever's out there. I can usually control her, tell her no, and she usually doesn't. One time she took off after a rabbit when my husband was watching her, and we actually had to go find her. She didn't, kept calling her and calling her like she couldn't even hear me. I mean, dogs have keen sense of smell and hearing, but we had to go looking for her, and the cops like, well, if we ever see her out here again, we're gonna find you. I'm like, this is the first time she's ever been out, so we gotta keep a close eye on her. Keep her in line. So here we are. I'll get that closed. There are our beautiful earrings. I'll put them over here. Yeah. Alrighty, now we're gonna get going. I think I'm gonna move these up here. And I'm gonna get going on this. I got my 49 strand. It's got 49 strands in here, and it's got a diagram of how the strands are in there. And it has this clear coating on the outside. The strands are made of stainless steel. And the more strands you put in this little wire, the more flexible it is. So I use 49 strand. You can use 21 strand if you like. 0.019 is the middle of the road. That's the most common that everybody uses. So how did I figure I was going to end these? I'm going to put a barrel on that. I think I want to put a barrel on the end, each side. Sorry for reaching in front of the camera. I normally don't like reaching in front of the camera. Yeah, so sometimes Justice she just needs to get out. And then, you know, she runs out there. She pees right away. And then you gotta stand there and watch her. And she's sniffing up the ground. Sniff, 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 sniff. Oh, squirrel went by there, so she's sniffing that. Oh, rabbit hopped through there, so she's probably sniffing that. I mean, we have coons that come out at night, so probably sniffing that. So she's like sniffing the whole thing up before she decides that she's gonna go to do her number one business. And then even after she does that, she goes back to sniffing, and I just let her have some time and do what she wants. But today I'm like, oh, I got this going on, so I'm like, all right, get in here. Whoop, she comes in. She's a good girl. All right, how long is this? This is, oh, it's not quite 6 inches. It's only 5 3/4. So it's small. But by the time we get everything else on, it'll probably be a good 6.5 inches. Shall we make it bigger by putting more barrels in it? I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with them. I think I'm just going to keep like this, and we'll put on our crimp tube. And then our wire guard. I have a gunmetal wire guard instead of, I do have a brass, antique brass crimp tube. Okay, back through the crimp tube. And then pull down separate the wires. And then I always squeeze these together just a little bit. Pull the wires back down again. There. So you don't want any wire like sticking up, right? Oh, sure, now when I want to do it. I can't get it to stick up. All right, well, we'll just get it crimped. Put it in the back groove. Pull the wires down and squeeze. Put it in the front grooves and squeeze. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to clip off this end. There we go. Tug test. All right, now down to this end. I'm going to cut off about 4 inches. I don't know, 4 fingers worth. That's what I measure anyway. That gives me enough room to put on my crimp bead and wire guard. Gives me room. You're going to have some waste. When you do anything with wire, you're going to have some waste because you have to give yourself some room to work with, because if you don't, it's just tedious and you can't do it. Back through the crimp tube. I lost it down here. All right, now we want to bring the necklace or bracelet up. So get the bracelet come up nice and snug. And I can't seem to keep that wire down. Wire down. There we go. Hang on to it like that. I want to pinch these in a little bit. Pull the wire down again. Down. I don't know if you can see it, but it's popping up over the rim of that. So I'm trying to keep it down so it looks right. So let's crimp it. In the back groove, squeeze, and then into the front groove and get it sideways. Get it sideways and squeeze. There we go. Cut this part off. Alrighty, now we'll put on a jump ring on each end. So I always, oops. Always put the ring opening at the top. Leave this part alone. Tweak this open. Put this on. Put the clasp, one end of the clasp on. And close it up. Close it up, close it up, close it up. Alrighty. Last part. What I got? Oh, I got that for that. Oh, I was going to do that over here. Oh, well. Don't matter. It don't really matter. They both have antique brass clasps. So we're going to put this on and then bring the clasp around and on it, put it on. Close it up. That's not, there we go. I feel the wires. All right, let's double see how this opens. And it's got like a divot down in here, but this one raises up. Well, then on the other side, this has got the raised up and the divot on that side. So when they magnetize together, they stay together. So let's see how long our bracelet is now. Oh, it's 7 inches. Wow. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Okay, that's done. We got one more bracelet to do. And I kind of went with the gold on this because of the findings. I don't really have, I have brass rings, but then I'm like, I don't have brass, antique brass wire guards. So I'm like, So I thought, well, I'll just go gold here. So I went gold. So here we have our crimp tube. And then our wire guard. What am I doing? I want to do this first. I could have done that first, but then I would have had to cut my wire. And I like to cut my wire after I'm done with everything, because I don't want to waste the wire, because 39 wire or 49 wire is very expensive. It's not cheap. Whoops, that's not what I want. I want a cap. A bead cap here, and then a pumpkin bead, another bead cap, and then a crystal, and then another. It's kind of like a pumpkin style spacer bead, and another crystal, another bead cap, pumpkin bead, bead cap. Oops, didn't pick that up. Crystal, pumpkin spacer, crystal, bead cap, pumpkin bead. We're getting there. We're almost to the end. I only had 4 pumpkin beads, so I'm like, how do I spread that out and make a decent bracelet? Make it so it's pretty. I like to make stuff that people are interested in buying, and or want to look at. It's like, oh yeah, that's pretty. All right, now we got these at the end. And I got 3 of them because I'm not sure how big this necklace is, or necklace bracelet is. So I'm going to measure this out real quick. Yeah, it's not very long, is it? That's not very long. And this was 5. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little over 5 1/4. 5 1/4. So we're going to need more these on each end. So 5 1/4, figure 5 1/2, 5 3/4. I'm thinking this is like 1/4 of an inch. I don't know. 5 3/4. And then same on the other side. We can get 2 more on the other side. Well, when I cut it off, I have to put 2 over there. 2. And then the wire guards and jump rings. So let's see how far that did. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll have to put 2 over on the other side. All right, now I'm going to put my crimp tube on. Crimp tube, wire guard, and these are 4, I don't know if they call them 4 millimeters. They're size 4 wire guards for the 0.019 beading wire, just to let you know. So if you're buying this stuff, you know what size to buy for what. That is informational. All right, see how that wire sticks up? We don't want that, so we're going to pull it down. And then we're going to squeeze these together a little bit. And pull it back down. Separate the wires. And we're going to crimp it. And squeeze. Turn it sideways. Just there. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, now tug test. And cut off the excess. Dispose of that. Okay. I'm going to cut off a little bit extra because I had to put 2 more beads on this side. One, 2. Okay. Now, let's measure that out. That is 6 inches, just over 6 inches. So, the bracelets are a little bit on the small side. I want my crimp bead, or crimp tube. Crimp tube. Crimp tube. Wire guard. And up and over. And down, back through the crimp tube. Whoop. Now I'm going to bring the bracelet up. Nice and snug. Squeeze this in just a little bit. Pull it back down. Nice and snug. And crimp. Get it in the back groove. So that's where our crimp is going to give us our divot. Turn it in front. Turn it sideways. See it? I don't know why. I don't know why I have problems doing it. Turning it sideways and getting it to just squeeze. There we go. Jeez Louise. All right, there's our waist. About 2 inches there, about 1 inch on the other end, so about 3 inches total. So that's pretty. I wonder, see, I got out these crimp covers. see if I can get them on. That way it'll go with the gold. Where, oh, the hole is on the back side here. Well, I can mess with that some other time. Right now, we'll just do the jump ring. And I can't. I don't know what's going on with me lately. It's like, I know what I want to do, and my hands just aren't doing it. I got this clasp. And then close it up. There we go. And then on the other side, I do need a ring, a big ring. How about this one? Now, put this at the end here, and then a big ring, and then close it up. It's stuck. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Now, there we go. Now we got a good 7 inches. Just over 7 inches. I will put the... Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. There we go. Our little pumpkin bracelet. Yeah. Excuse me. I have a dangle over here I want to put on there. So, we're going to do a wrapped loop. So we're going to bend it over the pliers and then make our loop, which is small. Bring it over the pliers, rotate the pliers, bring it all the way over, and I think we better insert it. And I have a pair of bent nose pliers that are coming in the mail that are like these. These are like needle nose, but they're needle chain nose. Well, now I got the needle bent nose because I just feel these are just bulky and in the way, and I'm just not working very well with them. So I wanted to get something a little better. All right, now snip this off. No! See what I did? I clipped off the ring. So, I need a new head pin. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do with myself. Sometimes I worry about myself. I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I think I should worry. Bend it over the pliers. We're going to make a loop. Wrap all the way around. And then before we wrap it all up, we're going to put it on one of our jump rings. Get our bent nose in there to hang on to it. And then we're going to wrap it. There we go. And we're wrapping. All right, it's wrapped. Snip it off. Oh, get in there. I like to get really nice and close. Sometimes you have to lift it up. Get in there and snip. There we go. There we go. Now we have a little dangle. Gotta have a dangle. So, get all these tires, all these pliers out of the way. Put them back in here. I have like a little caddy that they sit in. There we go. All right. Got some spare parts here. Another crystal. Some of these. This throwaway. Here's our pair of earrings. Our pumpkin bracelet. And then our next bracelet that just looks fancy to me. Some people, they like the stone, and I like the stone. Some stones are really pretty just by themselves. So, that's the end of this video. So until next time, happy beading, everybody. Have a good day. Or have a good weekend, because it's Friday. All right. Bye-bye.